Hey everyone, Electro here. I've been waiting for these for a while and I finally got them. These are my alumina tubes. I've got two different types here. I've got a 2-bore and a 4-bore hole. Hang on, I'll just separate a few and I'll just show you. Put the rest down there now. Let's see if I can focus on that. There you go, you should be able to see that. The right one's got 2 holes in it, the left one's got 4 holes in it. And these are 10th hour holes. Now, these are, like I said before, they're alumina tubes. It's the same material as Stan used, and the holes are the same size, the 10th hour, so I should be able to theoretically make quenching tubes out of these. Now, what I'm going to try first is, here's the mixing nozzle I've made for Neil. That's the tip that I had set in there, which is the single hole tip. I thought about it and I thought maybe a single hole wouldn't pass enough gas really. Maybe it would, maybe it wouldn't. But what I've done with this is I've got a few pieces, like you can see I've been cutting them up there, and I've got some alumina porcelain here. Now this is glazed porcelain mixed with colour porcelain so I can see it, and what I do is basically coat them. Oh, this is dried up a bit now, but in a nutshell what I do is coat them and put them on a firing pad, and I fire them in the furnace, and I slowly but surely sinter them together with a glass matrix, and I can build an array of them, like a circular array. And what I've done with that is I've built one, and I'm going to set it in here now. So instead of having a single hole exit, he's got about 16, maybe more holes. I've got it in here actually. I'll just show you what I'm doing now. This is the furnace that I'm using to fire them. That's it there. At the moment it's going to go to 950 degrees. It's raising at 80 degrees a minute. Lid close time of 1 minute to pre-dry everything, and when it gets there it's going to hold it for a minute. That's what it's doing now. It's also doing this under a vacuum. Now when you're firing ceramics it's important to do it in a vacuum. If you don't, the ceramic is porous. If you do, it's a dense, solid ceramic with very few porosities in it. So because we're passing gas through this, we don't want it porous. So I'm doing it like that to fuse everything together now. This should be opening up soon, and you'll be able to see that it's pretty hot in there. It's got only 20 seconds to go or so before it starts opening. The wings on the side here will change colour. Hang on, I'll just move everything back. There you go. It's releasing the vacuum. You can see the gauge going down. Now you'll see the fins change colour as well now as the later part of the program comes. It's just a visual aid from when you're across the room. You can see what part of the temperature cycle you're at. Oh look, it's going away. I'll manually raise it. Now normally it'll raise a lot slower than this, so you can see it's pretty hot in there. But this isn't as temperature sensitive as the stuff I normally do, so we don't need such a gradual cool down. I can just remove this straight away. Now I'll close the lid again. Now let's get back to here. Yeah. In a sec. This is still a bit hot, but cool enough to handle. That's the beauty of alumina. Now you can see there's a whole bunch of holes in those, and they're all fused together with ceramic. There you go, you can see through all that. And that will now neatly fit in the top here. All I have to do is seal it in, and again for that I'll be using my investment material. Just mix it up with water. It's temperature sort of stable. It'll go quite high, and these will go ridiculously high in temperature, but this won't. So, but remember, Neil, this is not to light it off the end so you make a torch out of it. This is just a device to mix HHO and uncombustible gas, say argon or something like that, and it, like we said before, it'll mix up in the cavity inside here. It gets passed through those two holes, gets mixed in there, and then out the exit here, which the tip will be set into, so it'll be exiting now. When you get this, you'll have to probably just unscrew all this and seal it with silicone or something like that so it doesn't leak, because this isn't airtight. It's just a rudimentary screw together fit. It's pretty good, but it's a quick silicone seal around the edges should see everything. The tip, however, will be sealed and everything should be ready to go. So next on the project list is, I suppose, some sort of quenching tube, because what I intend on doing with these tubes is making a quenching tube so I can inject into the manifold of the Briggs & Stratton engine I've got, because the intake is smaller than that. It's about 3/4 inch intake, so my injection of HHO and uncombustible gas, etc., ionised air and all that, this will be a good something I can make a slimline injection port or something like that for the HHO. Anyway, I'll keep you posted. Thanks, bye.